Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Lucy and you're watching Geek Petite. Today's video is all about a gift for November, which is a challenge being run by Adam from Adam Sews and Alison from Sew Like Dotty. I'll link them both below. But just to start with, yes, I've been absent for quite a while. It has been a tough few weeks, months, whatever, just personal stuff. But a big part of that was I have moved house. So yes, I've spent a lot of time packing up huge amounts of stuff that I hadn't quite realised how much I'd accumulated over 20 years of being in the same house. So yes, I've not been around for quite a while. But today I want to talk to you about a gift for November, because this is a challenge I'm really excited to be part of, because I love making Christmassy things and little crafty things, you know, that are just a bit different from making garments. So the idea of this little challenge is that we make our plans for Christmas gifts in November and get them sort of made up and sewn up in November, rather than waiting until kind of the last minute and you know, sitting behind your machine on Christmas Eve trying to get things done in the 11th hour. So I haven't got a huge amount of plans, in fact only 2 or 3, but I'm going to share those with you now, just so you can see what I'm going to be working on for my little Christmas gifts. So the first things are these little pouches. Now I have shown you these before, but they just make the perfect little present for any time of year really. But yeah, I thought these would be great for presents that I'm going to give people at Christmas time. And this one is, well, they've all got linings. So it's got a little tab on and it's got a nice lining inside. This one's got quite a thick sort of backing, like a batting. I think I put on an iron-on batting. Anyway, so it's quite sturdy compared to some of the others. And then the zip just goes up. But I think what I'd mentioned before was that the zip at the top isn't fantastically neat, because it just kind of stops, and it's got a bit of a, you know, it's kind of got the raw edge just underneath. So what I then did was I started making some with where you can put little tabs on the zip before you attach it. So then you end up with these little, they're like little stoppers, and they just make it, you know, it gives you a much neater kind of finish at the bottom here, well, and the top. With this one, I've used quite a thick kind of backing as well. So, and I've realised that does make it very bulky at the top. So I'm actually going to use something not so bulky, not so thick, because I think they're still fine like that. But yeah, that one's got a nice bright lining inside that one. So I just used a different tutorial to get the tabs on the zip, so I love that. So I think I'm going to be making a few of these, definitely, and they're just brilliant for, you know, anything. You can just store little bits in them. You could store sewing bits in. My daughter puts coins in them. You know, there's no end to what you could store in those little pouches. So that is the first thing I'm going to be doing. Now the next thing is, I haven't actually got an example to show you, but I'm going to make some little coin purses out of faux leather. Now this is just an example of one of the ones I've got. So I've got absolutely loads of this because I ordered it to make something else a while ago, and then that idea kind of went off the boil. But I've got this in this red, I've got purple, grey and black, and I'm literally just going to make these very simple little coin purses that will just have they'll just be like a sort of square shape, and then the top will come over, and then it will just be secured with a cam snap. And I have got hundreds of cam snaps of all different colours. So I think I'm going to use sort of contrasting colours for the snaps. So yeah, I'd like to make some up in the different colours with that faux leather. So that's my second idea. And then when I was packing my multitude of stuff from my previous house, I came across something I started a long time ago and I'd kind of forgotten about. And although this wouldn't, it's not a gift as such because it's actually a handmade card. However, because these are so pretty, I think they could be kept by the recipient to have as a decoration for next year, or even this year when they get it. So basically it's a technique called forme line, and what you do is, just got an example to show you at the beginning. So you have this little mat, or you have I haven't got the designs here. You have basically a booklet that has the designs in. And so for instance, it's going to be a bit difficult to see this, but if I put it closer, can you see those little sort of, well, they're all little holes that are pricked into the card. So what happens is you have a pattern, it's just a, it's just a line drawing, and you use this pad and you pop your card down, and then you design on the top, and it's just lots of dots, and then you use a pricking tool to prick all of the holes into your to get your design transferred onto the card. And then after that, there's instructions to follow. You can probably see this is kind of a Christmas tree design. And then what you do is you follow the instructions on the booklet, and you hand sew the design on. So this, I've used a metallic thread for a lot of them because it's just so pretty. But this is the start of one, just to give you an example. And what you can hopefully see is that it's actually got it's got the thread, but then I've also threaded really small round beads and these longer beads through it, and it just gives the most stunning effect. I'd just completely forgotten that I'd done these, and how or started doing them, and how nice they were. I have got a finished one here. It hasn't got any beads on it, but it's a really cute, put my face behind, it's just a little manger and star design, which is really, really sweet, and I've done that in the silver thread as well. So what you'd need to do is, that's the back, probably just need to cover this to get a piece of card, cut a piece of card that'll cover that bit. And then obviously, what you would just do is, you wouldn't close that up close it up like that to pop in an envelope, but then it'll just, it's just going to sit really nicely on a surface. So, and that's kind of what I mean by turning it into a decoration. Hopefully no one's going to display that as a card and then chuck it away, because you could use it time after time. So that's why I'm adding that one in as a possible gift as well. So I'm looking forward to working on those. Just sit in front of the telly and sew away. So, right, that's my ideas. Not a huge amount, but I'm being realistic. I'm going to be unpacking boxes for the foreseeable. The sewing machines got here safely because I put them in the car. I couldn't risk them going on a removal van. I was too precious. So they are safely upstairs. I've got my sewing table in my bedroom, and it's just, I've got it in the window, so it's great because of all the lovely natural light. And actually this room's brilliant for vlogging because it's got the natural light coming through, and I'm just sort of positioned in the corner of the room, so I'm gonna probably I'll probably sit in this chair a lot to do my future vlogs. So, oh, I'm wearing a toaster sweater. It's version 1. It's really super cozy, especially at the minute when you know, it's really chilly and I don't want to have the heating on all day. So this is absolutely perfect for that. But I will be talking about this and a Bertha cardigan that I've made in another video. So yes, so the challenge runs throughout November. I am so sorry I haven't taken a note of whose video it was yesterday or whose it is tomorrow. I did mean to do that. But there's vloggers, there's different vloggers every day. I believe sometimes there are 2 in a day. And we are going to reveal our gifts that we've made on the 30th of November on Instagram. Excuse me. Okay, I'm not editing this video. It needs to go today, so you're getting a sneeze in it. Yes, so that's when we reveal what we've made, and it's going to mean that we've got, you know, our gifts done, or at least some of them done, by the end of November instead of the end of December, or just before Christmas Day. So that's all I've got for you today, guys. Lovely to see you and be chatting to you again after, you know, weeks of not being on. So it's lovely. And take care, guys, and I will be back. I'll probably do another video to show you the bits that I did make and finish off towards the end, well, after the reveal at the end of November. So take care, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.